With Oxfam Australia, we implemented the concept of programmable donations by trialling Smart Donations, a platform built on a private Ethereum blockchain that enables people to donate money to certain causes in response to real-world events. They could donate when an earthquake is detected, or when a petition receives signatures. They could donate when a cyclone forms, or when the temperature exceeds a monthly record, or whenever an activist tweets about refugees. The data comes directly from respected sources. For instance, earthquake insurance pulls data from the US Geological Survey that monitors international seismic events. Donors can choose a preset plan or customize a contract. They can set thresholds for seismic events, specify a region of the world, set one-off or recurring donations, set a time limit. If the conditions that the donor sets are not met by the time the contract expires, funds are returned to them. We trialled Smart Donations for 8 weeks with 86 participants, mostly in Australia, who set up contracts to be triggered at different thresholds and frequencies and over different durations. We collected analytics of their app usage, surveyed them before and afterwards, and interviewed 15 at the end. In this paper, we focus on participants' experiences of temporality. The inflexibility enforced by the contract prompts or intensifies emotional and moral ambiguities when donations do or do not result. When donations were made, users felt gratified and then guilty by the success of their contract design. When inactive contracts expires, users felt disappointed, then remorseful or relieved, and then frustrated or excited to set up another contract. But programming a smart donation does not simply mediate if a donation is made, but when it is made. Users are notified when the criteria they set are reached. For instance, for an earthquake contract, this user was first notified on the 29th of September when an earthquake was detected in Mexico at 10:21 Australia time. Participants had several distinct experiences of temporality while engaging with the app. An instant awareness of events and release of funds contributed to a sense of agency. Participants felt an immediacy in the tie between their donations to humanitarian crises and data about phenomena that caused them. This made them feel involved in emergency response. For some, the sense of involvement in causes was ongoing, and they suggested different ways that smart donations might map their donations to unfolding conditions and keep them aware of ongoing circumstances. Some differentiated between slow and rapid onset crises and said smart donations might sustain users' involvement in long-term change. The timing of when donations were triggered prompted awareness of situations far away, and some participants spoke of connections in a dynamic world through environmental changes like earth movements, through stories about beneficiaries. Such experiences challenge the prevailing paradigm for data and automation in digital financial services that infer frictionless transactions. Certainly, some participants didn't want to be notified when their donations were triggered, and potentially Smart Donations offers a convenient way to craft donations to be distributed in the background. But many welcomed notifications, and their perspective on donating wasn't simply about efficiency. It seems to us they experienced right times to give. Aboriginal authors first introduced HCI to this term right time to describe the appropriate timing of cultural practices based on observing ecological, ancestral and other phenomena. Automation can reveal diverse temporal registers in real-world events, sociality, morality and everyday life. Appropriate juxtaposition of these registers through data, transactional rules, scheduling and predicting events contributes to experiencing right times. A sensitivity to right time, then, may help in designing for multiple temporalities in fintech.